Hi, I'm Zach, and this is the Game Forum. I'm going to be reviewing the single player portion of 2019's Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I'll be starting off with the audio and graphics. The audio, it's really immersive. There's a lot of sound design. It's especially noticed through a headset. The voice acting is really good too. It's really impressive and consistent. I particularly like the new Captain Price. I thought he did a really good, awesome job. The graphics engine really changes some things up. It's cool. The particle effects look good. The fire effects look really cool. For the pacing, to change things up, it starts off really slow, but it starts off really strong. And it kind of like builds up the characters, which I really appreciate. Mostly Alex and Farah. You get a nice break from the hectic enemy wave-based encounters for a more tactile and slower-paced missions, particularly the Clean House mission. I feel like that was a standout for me during the single-player campaign. Going through the slow corridors and kind of peeking around and listening to Captain Price, and it felt really cool actually having to like pace yourself and slow down instead of just run and gun. It felt like the stakes were higher for that mission. Speaking of the characters, I thought that Modern Warfare actually had some of the best, if not the best, dialogue, maybe since Black Ops 2. I definitely liked the back and forth between Captain Price and Garrick during the attack on Piccadilly. I thought it was really fun and engaging. It was just a really cool experience. Farah was one of my favorite characters through this game. I felt like she was developed well. She did a good job with carrying the story. And it was just really cool having a character like that through the game in a story mode of a Modern Warfare game or Call of Duty. I felt like the Wolf was a really good villain. For spoiler's sake, there is another villain that gets introduced later in the campaign, which I also joined in well. And speaking of the story, it takes place during a modern setting, which is fresh of breath air compared to the other campaigns that we've been getting previously with Call of Duty. The environments are really good. They go from deserts to cities to small buildings. There's even an open worldish late level in the game. The mission where you control a child is pretty tough to play, and it kind of makes a huge statement on warfare and armies invading other countries. And then the ending I really enjoyed it. There's a lot of speculation about who this one person may be, where the game actually takes place. It's certainly one I won't forget. So in summary of Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I really enjoyed the awesome action set pieces. I felt like they were varied enough, and some of them were short and some of them were longer, and I really enjoyed that. One thing I did not like, though, was the child mission. I felt like it was too on the nose about what it was trying to say, and it was also kind of tough to just get through. However, there was an interesting take on the villain. I liked the switch up kind of near the end. That was really cool. One thing I did not also like was that the veteran mode was not really that hard. I kind of was able to breeze through it, and normally they're really difficult to get through. The new graphics engine, however, though, was an awesome touch to a game that's been around for a long time. And one other thing that I didn't really particularly like was the sniper level. It was about towards the middle of the game. I just felt like it was slow. The pacing was a little weird on that. But about 15 minutes in, it got much better afterwards. And so that's my review of the single-player portion of 2019's Call of Duty Modern Warfare. We also have a review up of the multiplayer portion reviewed by Lindsay. Once again, I'm Zach, and this has been the Game Forum.